My name's Ben, and today we're going to walk you around this wonderful 2023 BMW iX1. And the iX1 is BMW's smallest sort of SUV style car, and this obviously being an iX1 is fully electric. So the WLTP quoted range on this car is approximately 270 miles on a full charge, so more than enough for nearly everybody's day-to-day running. And it's a great looking car as well, in my opinion. They've still managed to keep the styling looking great. It's called Space Silver Metallic, which is very metallic under the light. It's a great colour with black leather interior, and we'll do our best as we go around the car to walk around and point out the features. But it's covered just 3,900 miles, so a very, very low mileage example. But starting at the front here, because it's one of BMW's I models, you've got this extra blue ring around the badge, and it's also got the green part on the number plate as well, so you know this is a fully electric car. And because it's electric, there's no engine to cool. So the front grills here, they've kept the sort of kidney grille design, but they've made it a completely covered area and just added this nice texture to give it a bit of design and look. And again, there is a couple of small grills down here just to cool some cooling systems for the batteries in the front. We've got front parking sensors neatly hidden throughout the front bumper. We've got LED headlights as well, and again, a really nice looking headlight. Again, they've kind of kept that Angel Eye style, but it hasn't got Angel Eye daytime running lights. It's much more modern now, but they've kept the same design. We've got two-tone alloy wheels, 18-inch, with diamond cut on the faces and metallic grey on the inserts. And again, you get that blue circle around the BMW badge in the wheels as well. And a great looking wheel, in my opinion, quite intricate, lots of spokes in there, and all in fabulous condition, as hopefully you can see. It is an M Sport model, so you get the better styling with the M badge on the side there. And then if you have a look inside, we've got the black leather and Alcantara interior with the contrast blue stitching throughout, the sweeping display for the driver for the infotainment and the virtual cockpit, which we'll talk more about as we get around the driver's side. But it's a lovely place to sit, really spacious, and obviously because it's electric there's no gearbox, so much more space around the centre consoles and tunnels, and a flat floor across the back, or a virtually flat floor across the back. Privacy glass on the rear three quarters. And then, as you can see, lots of space in the back of the car as well. 2 USB-C charging points in the back there, and just lots and lots of space for rear passengers. Loads of headroom as well, because as I said at the beginning, it's an SUV style, so it's much higher at the back here. And again, the privacy glass on the rear quarter. You've still got a diffuser style section across the back of the car because it's an M Sport model, and then a power tailgate, so if I pull the button, it will open itself up electronically. And there is a reverse camera on the top of the power tailgate there as well. And again, because it's electric, you don't need motors under the boot, so you've got extra space for your charging cables under there, and the boot floor lies flat. And then you've got a button up here to shut that boot down. And then coming around the driver's side now, you've obviously got your charge point here, so it looks like a traditional fuel filler cap, but you've got both your AC and your DC charging ports in there, and they're protected as well, so they've got these little covers on them so they can't get water in them, which is very clever. And obviously a light in there, I'm sure you saw, which indicates the charging status. And now we'll jump inside and talk through some of the interior options. So starting on the driver's door card, I really like this sort of floating grab handle you've got here. It's really convenient, easy to use. Metal door handle, so it's good quality materials everywhere you look. Leather across the top of the door card and on your armrest here. Electric adjustable door mirrors, and then obviously power windows as you would expect. And you'll see this little slightly yellowish strip here. That's because the car's got ambient lighting, so that is where your ambient lighting would be on the doors, all under the dash as well, under your centre screen and across to the passenger side, so it looks and feels really premium when you're in here at night time. Switch the car on, obviously it makes no noise because it is electric. Power adjustable driver's seat with memory settings as well, so you'll see there's 2 different memory settings, but it's all electric adjustment, forwards, backwards, up and down. And then the steering column is manual adjustment, but again, forwards, backwards, up and down, so you can get yourself nice and comfortable. And it's a very nice steering wheel, in my opinion. Nice and chunky because it's an M Sport model, and you've got the M logo at the bottom there. Multi-function with your multimedia controls on the right hand side and your cruise controls on the left hand side, and your speed limiter as well. And you do have a little boost paddle on the left hand side, which just gives you a bit of extra power if you want to overtake somebody or anything like that. And then talking about the screens in front of me, so we've got a virtual cockpit for the driver here, which is customizable. You can change what you view in the center there as well, which is quite nice. So you can see I can flick up through here. You've got trip meters, just your digital speed, which is everybody's favorite. And then you can change how the, if I press that button again, you can change how the outside of the dials look if you just want a simplified layout or a sort of more sporty one. It's very customizable. You can get the car to look exactly as you want it. And then coming across to the centre, we've got BMW's own infotainment system. This is the latest infotainment system for BMW. We've got heated seats down here, which you can see mine's illuminated red, so it tells you the heated seat is on. If I press the home button here, BMW's own navigation, as you can see at the moment. And then if I come into here, you'll see the different options. So we've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, BMW's own navigation, as we just said, and then just lots of car features, interior lighting, that's where you change your ambient lighting, so you can change the colour in here to whatever you fancy, and lots of different options as well. Blue's always a popular one. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll see that reverse camera comes up with the displays for parking sensors as well, so you can easily see how close you are to items around you. And then, yeah, just lots and lots of things you can do through this screen. As I said, there's loads and loads of different tiles for different apps in here. You can obviously preset the charging to do it when you've got your best tariffs at home, so you can plug the car in when you get home at, say, 5, 6 o'clock, but it won't actually start charging until midnight or whatever it might work best for your electricity tariffs. And then again, coming down the centre, because it's electric, there's just space everywhere. So you've got storage cubbies here, which you can pop keys or phones in, 2 cup holders, and then again a massive cubby bin underneath this sort of floating centre console, which is a really nice design up here. We've got our drive buttons up here, so our start, stop, our gear selector, driving modes, some other vehicle settings, shortcuts, and then a volume shortcut there as well, and a cubby hole which opens against the driver here, but it is quite big and you can get lots of items in there, or coins or keys or whatever you wish. So yeah, just a very, very practical car, and I'll switch it off and jump outside and just summarise for you. So as I touched on at the beginning, it's a 2023 iX1 M Sport with a WLTP quoted range of about 270 miles, so more than enough, as I said at the beginning, for nearly everybody's daily running. A lovely colour, space silver metallic, stunning condition as you would expect for a car just covered 3,900 miles and ready for its next owner to enjoy. My name's Ben, I hope the video's helped. Thank you very much for watching.